Hello, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Welcome. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I hope today was a beautiful day. It was a little bit rested for me today because I was at home. And one thing that I've learned from yesterday is never make a video when you're tired. Never make a video for new. If you have a YouTube channel or you just started, never make a video if you're tired. Okay, so first let us give thanks because we can breathe. We have a chance today. If you're watching this video, you have a chance. The fact that I could be making a video, I have a chance to do something better. Today, I will be talking about trauma bond. A little bit about trauma bond. I am not a professional, but as a person who has experience, has a lot of, experience with, in their life, in my life, I'm able to give a little bit of insight based on the definition of trauma bonds. And also, if it's the first time you're watching my videos, I want you to go and check my videos out. You will get to understand a bit more about me. I want you to subscribe to my channel, be a part of this community, like my videos if you like them, and share them for support. Okay? Yes. So trauma bond. What you would ask the question, what is trauma bond? To me, in my opinion, it is a psychological response to abuse. It occurs when someone who has been abused form unhealthy attachment to the person who abused them, or also you could form unhealthy attachment to other abusers. Meaning like it's like having the same person in your life but just in different bodies. So most of the time, if you have been abused by your father, you always end up on, most likely, if you don't get healed, you will end up and be with the same abuser. Or if you have been abused by your mother, it would be the same thing. And it goes for men and it goes for women. It goes for both. Okay? With this being said, not everyone would have the experience and form trauma bond, because some people, they able to recognize and they're able to get help at a early stage, and they're able to not form that. And some people, they are just like not compulsive. If you're a very compulsive person, you can easily form trauma bonds, because it's like you're always gonna find an excuse to why should I stay, or why is this happening, and all these things like that. So I'm gonna give a list of how trauma bond is formed. Okay, it is an inability to imagine a future. When you're inability to imagine a future without that person, even if the person abuse you or feel, it's like a feeling of often mistaken for love or being trapped in a relationship. So that is like a trauma bond, because you have trauma. Because like, if you're being mistreated from someone, why would you want to stay with that person? Why would you want to be with that person? And that happened between men, and it happened in women, and it all come from the abuse that you have suffered. And I can say that I have experienced some of these things. So if you're anything that I'm going to be mentioned today and you're going through it, the thing that I will please beg you, is to try to get help, and try to accept and try to understand, what is all this and what you're going through, so that way you can take the first step of getting healing. So, and yes, so some more things, how a trauma bond form. It's feeling that, it's like when you feel, or you can't, this person is like, you feel that person needs you. You feel that person needs you. It's like you develop this kind of emotional attach, where you feel that, okay, this person needs me, or it's gonna get better. Okay, you feels like you have to appreciate still because this person take care of me, or all this kind of thing, like you would protect. Or if there's a problem and this person abuse you, you will always find an excuse. Oh, it wasn't his fault. Oh, it's because of this and it's because of that. All these are trauma bond. So if you're in any type of relationship like that, it is very unhealthy, and try to get help and seek help, because it's unhealthy. Eventually you will end up and be very, very unhappy, because you cannot be unhappy in a trauma bond relationship. And if it's for some reason it ends and you don't get help, you don't get the help that you need, you're gonna end up and be back in the same type of relationship. It's just gonna be different body with the same thing with different face. So I'm not gonna make the video too long. So I'm gonna give you some ways of how to get out of a trauma bond relationship. Number one, face your feelings. Don't try to turn away from your emotion. Rather to identify them in the moment and take step. Address it. Face your feelings. Face your feelings. Number two, validate yourself. Validate yourself. Prioritize yourself. Focus on you. Prioritize yourself. So when you prioritize yourself, you give yourself importance, and it's easy for you to able to deal when you prioritize yourself. It's easy for you also to deal with your emotions. Exercise. I know a lot of people don't, if you don't exercise you would understand, but exercise, yoga it's a relaxation, and it is combined with benefit, if movement with the body, the mind, breathing and everything, all that can help you to grow. Exercise help you to grow. It motivates you, it elevates your spirit, and all that, and think positively. Have a positive outlook on life, because even though sometimes we end up and be in trauma bond relationship, look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, is this who I am? Is this the person that I want to be in? This is like it's like when you're in a trauma bond relationship, it's like it's like two people. Okay, when you look at yourself, you see somebody else, and when the world sees you, they see another person. Because when you look at yourself in the mirror, and if you don't recognize yourself, then you're in a trauma bond relationship, and then you have to get out, because you're losing yourself from who you want to be, or who you're supposed to be. So these are signs that you're in trauma bond relationship. I am telling you this specific because I was in one. I was in one where I make excuse to say, okay, things are gonna get better, or it will get better, or you know what, maybe we're gonna try to make it work. It's not going to work. It won't work. It will go on and it go on, and the longer it stays, the longer you become more broken and broken and broken. So if you're in a trauma relationship, try to get help. Get help. If you can get help in some of the method that I just talked about, get professional help so that you can get out and get the care that you need, body, soul and mind. And please don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. Don't think about stop thinking about what could have happened. What could have happened. If there's something that could have happened, it would happen, but it's not supposed to happen. Don't think about that. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. It is not your fault, because the trauma, if you go through abuse, side of abuse, and you don't get help that you need, is you're gonna be traumatized. There's gonna be trauma. There's gonna be trauma bond. The relationship you're gonna have a lot of broken relationship. You're gonna realize that, you're gonna ask yourself the question, why is it like the world see me as this person, like you're beautiful, you're strong, you have everything going, you're positive, and why is it relationship doesn't work? It's because of trauma. So you get clicked with channel with the like the same type of people who from the same type of people abuse you in different ways, whether physically or psychologically. This is the way how it works. It's like you get you get the same type of people. You get attached to the same type of people, and it doesn't gonna work. It doesn't work. So what you gotta have to do: get help, seek help, get out of it, do exercise, think positive. Think positive mindset. Think about how do you want to be as a person, how you want your life to be. Okay? And look yourself in the mirror. Look at that beauty. Look yourself. Find your soul because it is right there. Try to take every single day. Look at yourself. Validate yourself. Validate yourself. And please don't blame yourself because every time you blame yourself, it's a step backwards. And we're not going backwards. We're going forward. Day by day, we're going forward. Whether you're a man or you're a woman, because men go through these things too. You don't hear it because men supposed to be like a man and they don't want to talk about all these things. But men also go to trauma bond where they get attached to women where that's they're not happy with, and they go to all these type of stuff as well, just as women. So if you're, I repeat myself, if you're one of person going through any difficult anything in your life, talk about it. Talk about it. This is what I'm here for. And also you can always reach out. You leave a comment. You could you can have the strength, take my strength and make it yours, and talk about what you're going through. Because when I'm healed at this time, talking to you make me heal. At the same time, I want it to impact you in a positive way, so you were able to free yourself. You were able to to free your soul, free yourself, be clean. Talk about anything that is bothering you. And if you are a young woman or a young man and you've been in a healthy relationship, appreciate every moment of life. Appreciate, continue to grow, keep positive, keep strong. You can do it. We can do it all together. We can help each other. And I think that God, I really believe in all of my heart, God has given me the strength that I can go through all these things so I can make a difference in your life. I can help you to make your voice be heard. And this is my reason for being here. Is my voice is going to be your voice, and your voice is going to be mine. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to talk. Don't be afraid to seek help. Don't be afraid to accept help. But first, you have to make the first step. Understand, believe, accept, and then move. Step it up, move, and get healing. Okay? As I said, I am not a professional on this, but I'm talking based on some definition and some of my experience, because I have been there as well. Okay? So it's always a pleasure to be here, always a pleasure to talk. And knowing that somebody out there is listening to my voice, it's amazing. It's amazing. And please, it doesn't matter what we're going through in our life, we have to keep smiling. We have to keep smiling because we're still alive. And we can make a difference in somebody else's life. And we have a chance. We have a chance. We have a chance. Okay? We have a chance to grow. We have a chance to change. Okay? So it's, as I said, it's always a pleasure to have you. Always a pleasure to be here. Don't forget, please subscribe to my channel. Together we are stronger. Subscribe to my channel. Like my video if you like my video. Share my video for support, because I need your support. Share my videos to your friends and family. Okay? And I'm gonna see you next time. And please don't forget to smile. Okay?